When I got my first little message to test out First Feudal, Game of Thrones and ordering peasants around were mentioned. And I get that. In the very stacked similar style game genre, you need to build up a bit of hype to try and get recognised. But this game doesn't really need it, and has none of the bad aftertaste that sitting through the final seasons of Game of Thrones would leave you with. First Feudal is a time sink game that becomes relaxing as hell as long as the bandits aren't killing you. And after spending an hour or two working through the early parts of the game, I feel like I'm ready to leave a review, or at least first impressions. Let me know what you think. I'd sure appreciate it if you wanted to sub to the channel as well. You kind of start off in First Feudal with nothing, just yourself and another peasant who really doesn't do all that much for you at this point. Luckily, there is a really effective and in-depth tutorial that is going to teach you the ropes. And to be honest, I think I would have been hugely lost without it, so fully appreciating how well that's been implemented. There's not a lot of huge goals or anything suggested beyond expanding your colony, and a few grumblings about being kicked to the curb based on your impure lineage. Nothing that's really going to shock you or really become groundbreaking here. You have the ability to set your peasants onto different paths by assigning them 2 different jobs to perform, and you help them out by entering a building style game state in which you can create crafting tables and the like to further advance your progress. A really cool feature that has been implemented is the ability to create crafting queues that will stay permanently on and only become engaged when you need them. For example, you might set it that you always want 100 wooden planks readily available, and setting your workers as artisans, this means that if you should ever dip below that number, they will automatically start working on building more planks again. Be ready to build lots of storage space though, because you are going to be crafting a lot of things. I must say, in a game that gives you a movable and playable character, I quickly built myself a throne and sat comfortably watching and utilized the AI and queue system to keep things moving. I didn't get my hands dirty doing any of that hard work. There will be random events that give you the ability to respond. Bandits will come to fight you, and in one case I decided stupidly to take the fight to them, despite not having any weapons or peasants able to defend, and I suffered for that choice. But so far I've always also had the chance to deter those enemies away. Unfortunately, in my town, when one group of bandits show up at Little Begglesville, one peasant gets to volunteer to be put into slavery to make the bad guys go away. It's an effective choice on my behalf, a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Likewise, you will have some people visit your town, such as the Bard, to pay homage or glorify your colony, and I sit upon the side of robbing them and making them regret that they should ever have come here in the first place. It's a profitable strategy. Performing tasks will give you scientific points that allow you to continue advancing, and by no means have I played this game to completion, but I did just unlock a slaughterhouse, so that sounds like a bit of fun, and I'm really curious to see how things pan out moving towards a more advanced society. First Feudal just released from early access to the full-blown release, and I feel like this game is pretty transparent and an easy choice in terms of whether you want to get involved. If you like simulated games with strategy elements, then it plays very true to its description. If you are looking for amazing graphics and intense RTS battles, then perhaps this is not really the right fit for you. I will definitely keep on playing, but in the meantime, let me know how you're finding First Feudal in the comments below.